Fat boy ain't no shilling his set. Paid for the bottles, never ducked the debt. Authenticity, dripping every cent I get. Frauds need a manual, I'm a vet in the bed. Straight from the streets, these reviews get respect. Sniff test, real, no corporate connect. Pockets out, ain't got a brand to protect. Every fragrance check, no boss to bribe or collect. Fat boys flow, hitting raw, uncut. No brand backing, no hush, money strut. Sniff the truth, no match, straight up. Honesty in the air, ain't no back alley bluff. Tested in the field, ain't no lab rat control. Straight out the bottle, put my soul on the scroll. Nose to the grind, ain't no corporate role. Spilling truth in the notes, fat boy patrol. Cash out the stash, every spray I own. Real out the box, ain't no cheap cologne. Reviews cutthroat, man to the bone. Putting haters on blast with a smell unknown. Tell me what you...
Damn. I'm still playing. Hold on. Oh, I know what's still playing. The damn phone's still playing. Hold on. Let me cut that off. There we go. Sorry about that. Damn. Welcome in. Make sure I got a sound check here. Hold on. Sound check. Yeah, we get good sound. Woo-wee. What a day. Welcome in. It's a little earlier than normal. I got a meeting I have to go to for my son's trip that got dropped on me just 20 minutes ago. I'm like, son of a... Isn't it enough already? I'm going. Damn. Isn't it enough already? I got to ride in the plane again. Isn't that enough already? Got to spend 4 days in Philadelphia. I mean, I like Philadelphia and all, but welcome in. We made it back safely about 2 a.m. this morning. I know it's a long flight. It's a long way to get home. Took us a little while I'm getting hot in here, man. Hot. I'm going to have to come out of this shirt. Whew, it's hot. So I want to first say thank you to Marjan Raza, his wife, the lovely Mrs. Raza, and the whole Dua team for inviting us to the event. We had an amazing time. And I have pictures to share with you guys as the night goes on. But what a great picture right here, right? I mean, what a picture right there. I mean, if you want to talk about Fat Boy can clean up, I can clean up pretty good. And then I talk about trophy wife. I mean, damn. I told my wife, I said, baby, you my trophy wife. So there you go. Yes, we had a great time. I meant to take more pictures, but I literally left my iPhone, which is the better picture taker, in my car when we got out, because when we got there, we had like 40 minutes to go through TSA checkpoint and get to the flight. And we have clear pass. It still cut it pretty close. We got there with 8 minutes to spare. So I just, in my haste, I left my iPhone there and I tried shooting with my flip phone. It just doesn't take good pictures. And my DJ is good for videos. It's not really good for pictures. The gimbal was all over the place. It just wasn't a conducive thing. I wish I had my iPhone with me. But anyways, we took as many pictures as we could. My wife took a bunch of pictures, and a lot of the group took a bunch of pictures. But we had an amazing time. We got to the airport. There was a car for us there. They took us to the hotel. We checked in, and we met up with some folks that I only have spoken with message-wise. Some great people. We met Dave, Mega Dave, and some other folks that mean a lot to me, that I know from just messaging, and are a big part of Dua and of the Dua family, and are a big part of my life, because some of these folks I depend on a lot for releases and tell me what's going on. And it was very, very nice to put a face to these folks. And it was just a really cool experience. My first time being, influencer / and brand, not a brand ambassador, but like an important person. Once in a while, all this hard work that you do, you start to realize that, it does have a payoff somewhere. And it was a fantastic time. And kudos to them, kudos to them bringing us out there. And I appreciate it so much. It was an amazing time. It went too fast. I blinked my eye and it was over. I wish, it's when you don't realize. I wish it'd go a little slower. The Las Vegas layover wasn't long enough, so I just gambled in at the airport in the smoking lounge, which was pretty funny, actually. All I needed was a Rascal scooter, and I think I would have completed my old age pretty good. I had a Rascal scooter and my vape and a slot machine. I think I could have passed off as a 7-year-old. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. But the weather was perfect. The people were amazing. The food was great. The whole event was amazing. And your boy, uh, got a special shout out. I mean, like, there was the president came up to speak first, and he's talking about the team and all the people that are important, and telling the story of Dua and his family and his wife. And then he looks over at me and he says, Juan Nazario. And I'm like, what? So literally, I'm trying to find it. Where is it at? Somewhere on here. Thought it was on here. Is this it right here? I can't tell. No, this isn't it. Somewhere on here. I'm out of breath, man. Catch your breath, Juan. Somewhere on here. I know I have it on here. There it is, right here. He looks right over at me and gives your boy a shout out. And so it's pretty cool. You get a shout out from the president. Pretty damn cool. I think it's right here. Yeah, right there. Right there. Getting the shout out. That was pretty cool. So all the hard work I do, all the money I spend, it's nice to be recognized. So yes, so your boy had a great time. My wife had a great time, and I did get to meet some people that I only knew through watching on YouTube, and being 6'4", I know everybody who's not tall, I make look short. So just bear with me. It's not their fault. It's not my fault. It is what it is, So sometimes, I'm in the lobby. You gotta make a fat boy frigates, right? Right, 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 right. So I'm in the lobby and we're checking in, and I see this guy, and I'm like, I know this guy. Where do I know this guy from? He looks at me and he goes, I know this guy. So we realize who each other are. And I gotta say, after speaking with this gentleman for about a good hour at the event and getting some good words of knowledge from him, he doesn't strike me as a person who is what a lot of people say he is. And the advice I can give anybody who and I am learning this little more by little more as I get into this fragrance stuff more and more, is that yes, there are shields out there in the world. Yes, and I saw one that night, and I'm not going to get involved in it because it was very, very. I'm not going to talk about it. But I saw, yes, there are despicable people in this game, but this guy is not one of them. And he was a gentleman, and I took a picture with him. I think it's. Let me get it right here. It's let me find it, and I'll show it to you. I had to take it with the gimbal, so it's a little bit different. But let me find it. Here it is. I saved it. Where did I save it to? Well, I thought I had a better picture of it. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Here it is. So, Cuba, no. What a great guy. What a great guy. I know I make everybody look short. I can't help it. I can't help it. I make everybody look small. It's not my fault that I'm so tall. But yeah, really great conversation with him. I feel like he's somebody I could reach out to now and ask for advice. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. So sometimes I think I'm too harsh on the whole game itself. I think I get too cynical sometimes in my own brain. And it's not Fat Boy selling out, it's Fat Boy being realistic, you know? You have to be a realist in here and not try to please 7 people. Don't try to please anybody. Please yourself. What makes you happy? And it was pretty cool. But we got some great fragrances tonight because we need to get into this shit because I need to I'll talk about the event. And if you guys have questions, you can ask me. I did get a gift bag, but I sent most of the gift bag stuff back through UPS because I didn't bring any. All we did was carry-ons, but they did give us a little gift bag. And my wife got one too. And all the stuff has been sent back, so I'll show. But I thought I sent this back with the UPS, but I didn't. So we can do this one first. And I'm sure if Stan is here, will if not, I'll do. Stan's probably driving, but I will say hi to the chat first, and then I'll get right into it. What is up, DWJ? Great to see you, brother. Oh, my scent of the day is Le Male Lover. Time it's getting warm. Time to break this bad boy back out. I got a full bottle, so don't feel bad for me. I got a full bottle of bad boy still. Don't feel bad for me. And I forgot to pick up Cherry Siren off the floor the other night. Remember when I dropped it? I'm looking for it all before we were about to head out to the event. And I was like, where the fuck is Cherry Siren? And it hit me. I said, you dropped it on the stream and I never picked it up. So I left Cherry Siren and my phone behind. So yeah, so I'll put that over here for what's his name who won it, because I gotta send his stuff out tonight. I am working tomorrow. I'm off Wednesday and I work Thursday, and then I'm gone Friday morning until 12 until Monday afternoon. So I will do my best to get everybody's orders out. That's not a pre-order before I leave. And I'll be back on Monday after Friday. So any order made after Thursday, 2 p.m. won't ship until Monday. So I will get everybody's orders out today or tomorrow at the latest Wednesday. And that's the best I can do. Yeah. So we'll get them out. But the weather in California was nice. You know what? And everybody, and I know Anaheim is probably the wrong way to gauge and judge Californians because it's kind of a touristy area and everybody's really, really nice. But as far as everybody was really nice, the only thing I saw that was negative was on my flight home. A gentleman, the first time I ever saw somebody get kind of funky on a damn plane before. I've never seen somebody act up on a plane. They got kicked off. It was the first time I ever saw that. I was like, damn, what was that? Should have been recording. But yeah, a guy got kicked off the plane. And then the girl who he was arguing with over his seat, she was upset. She wanted to get off too, just because she was upset. But I flew Southwest. I'd never flown Southwest. Southwest is like the communist version of flying, I guess. There's no first class seats. All the seats are pretty much the same except for the emergency exit seats and maybe the front seats. My wife said that they used to be first come, first serve. I can see why that was like the ghetto plane because people would be fighting for seats all the time. I can see why they got that reputation. But as far as the flights go, they were fine. They were longer than I was used to. I think Delta is a faster flight as far as the pilots go. I don't know. It just feels like I feel like Southwest pilots take a longer time to get around that damn airport for some reason. I don't know. Or maybe I feel like when I fly Delta, it's like it's almost like a straight shot when I fly South. When I flew Southwest, it was like 8 different layovers. It was weird. It wasn't 8 different layovers, it was like 2 layovers. But maybe it's just a cheaper way to fly. I don't know. But I'm not going to complain because I didn't pay for it. The table I was sitting at was a table of influencers and heavy hitters. I was at your boy was at the heavy hitter table, okay? the honored guest table. Now, all of us were honored guests. Everybody that was there was an honored guest. Everybody that was there was important and vital to do us success. But I was at the VIP table. That's for sure. It was nice. It's nice to be. It's not, man. There's nothing wrong with feeling like you matter. Okay. Every day I sit here and do these orders. Sometimes you don't understand, guys. Sometimes it gets frustrating. It does when nobody understands what you have to go through. Nobody understands it. And I can understand the joy that people, influencers get of getting paid to go places. To be honest, dude, it's not a bad gig. To tell you the truth, it's not a bad gig. No, am I totally flipped on everything? No, I'm just saying it's not a bad gig. You get a taste of it. It's not bad. Good to see Bro Sense here. What's up, Bro Sense? I saw your message, man, but we never left Anaheim and got nowhere near LA. And I totally forgot to hit you back up. You could have met me in Anaheim, but we never got anywhere farther than Disney downtown. And we were gone for 3 hours. That's as much time as we had to really go. By the time, because I wanted to get back in time to take a small nap because I'm old before the event. And then the event happened. It was over at 10 o'clock. And that was 12 o'clock my time. And then we had to be up early in the morning for our flight at 9 o'clock. So it was pretty much done. Senate Day Spice Bomb Extreme must still be warm where you're at. Good to see Megan Tran X0. Senate Day Fugazi Angel Dust. I have Dua's version of it. I do like it. Good to see you here. Good to see RXL here, another Californian. Great to see RXL. RXL's already tried the Gevenchy Sport. I had no time to wear it and do a review on it. I just got it. The box is heavy. I'll tell you that much. We're going to do that one after I do this one special one right here. It's kind of heavy. They sent me a lot of shit in here. He needs to make one, right? Although, there was an announcement that they're going to create a thing where people can vote on a fragrance to be made by, you guys can choose what fragrance you want to get made, and they'll make it no more of this messaging, Mr. Raza, to make something. You can put it on the list and people will vote for if they'll make it. And if it wins, then they'll make it. So that's how it's going to be done. It's pretty cool. There's Aaron. That's what I was talking about. Aaron. Yeah, Aaron. I got to send your package out tonight. Aaron, every one of your samples came back fine. And I'll be sending them out tonight with your free bottle. I got kicked off the girl who was wearing Redbrook. Damn it. And B, never giving y'all a ring. You're probably 100% right. I'm not disagreeing with you that at all. 100. If Embiid had half the heart of Allen Iverson, we would have won 5 championships already. Oh, I hate the Celtics. I hate the Celtics. 1 Million Lucky is the perfect fragrance for this kind of weather. Man, I don't pay attention to the Sixers until the playoffs, and then I get mad. If they even make the playoffs, who knows? If they ain't gonna make a deep run, don't even fool with the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So they had a bottle engravings. They were engraving bottles. They had a sniff station. I didn't go to the sniff station. So I got my bottle engraved. This is the first one we're going to do tonight. And it is their 10th anniversary duo. And here it is. And I got my name put on there, of course. And I put Fat Boy on there, of course. And this one's not the one I'm selling. This is mine. This is a personal one. The other one will arrive when it arrives. So we'll start off by smelling this one first, and then we'll do the Gevenchy. I heard it was like a rose fragrance. So let's find out. 10th anniversary duo. Let's find out. Smells really good. See, I would never like this about 5 years ago. It reminds me a little bit of rosé from Zaharoff. That's the vibe I get. There's no oud offness. There's no kind of oudiness either. It's just very, 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 very fizzy, kind of rosy. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like it. I definitely say it's a good one. That's really cool. Yeah. So my wife also got one of these. She put her name on it. But there you go. This is a little token of the appreciation. Everybody got to have their names put on the bottom. I said, put Fat Boy on there, of course. That's the only thing you could put on there. Yeah, 10th anniversary. I like it. Yeah, a nice fizzy rose. I'm not a rose guy, but I can see me wearing that one. Okay, let's do the Givenchy Gentleman Sport, which will probably be the one I wear tomorrow, just because it's a new release. And there's not a ton of releases on this new haul that I'm really excited about. So it's more of a where, and then I gotta get content made before I leave, because I leave. I gotta find time to make content. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see what this one smells like. I'll tell you what, guys, the best thing I smelled the whole time I was there was pineapple mojito. Pineapple mojito. Freaking amazing. Wow. And I was so jealous that I was not there early enough to grab it, because Dave was giving all these fragrances away, and these gold caps are like highly sought after. I guess they stay in this nice gift box. Wait, what is it? Hey, man. This is why this is heavy. It's a big ass gift box. Damn. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, that's the receipt. There we go. Givenchy's. Let's see what we got here. Givenchy, however you want to say it. Little fancy box here. How the hell okay, it opens like this. Okay, all right, got it. All right, here we go. Nice. All right, they give me a little bag again. Okay, it's like my 5th bag from them. The last one I got, I think it leaked and it emptied out on its own. It was really crazy. I emailed them and they never fixed it. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got in here. They sent me some samples, but I think I have all these samples. Yeah, it's just some lady samples in here. I'm going to save these for the wife, some makeup. We'll give it to the wife. Let's get to the bottle. Okay, in a little bag, little Givenchy bag. I mean, I got some Givenchy bag, man. I got that on my Givenchy bag, man. The closest I'm getting to Givenchy, I promise you that. All right, Givenchy. And they sent me a lot of stuff here. And Irresistible for the ladies. And I can't even pronounce that one. That was for the ladies too. So I got some stuff from my wife, basically. Stuff I'm not going to smell. I'll just give it to my wife. But here's what we're looking for. This bad boy right here. Sport. Oh, there's another thing in here. What the hell? Okay, and I also got Society, which I already own. Another sample of that one. I'll keep that. All these little ones like that, I usually put it in Christmas gifts for people. Let's go Celtics. All right. Thank you. Good secret. What's up, brother? Good to have you here. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That stuff's not going on the website. That's personal stuff. I would never ever try to sell stuff that people give me like that. That is like, he said, you can put it in your store. I'm like, nah, man, that's personal stuff, man. I keep that for I might do an auction once in a while on some of that stuff, just to let people get a chance to have a little bit of it. But I would never sell it like to make money off it. Saturday, I can't even pronounce that. 7 Hills. Good to see you, Brian B. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Here we go. Givenchy's Sport. I didn't know this was coming out. I saw a picture of a sport society. I was like, is that a new fragrance? And then I went to the website and I saw that. I said, oh, it is a new fragrance. So I bought it. I got the biggest bottle they had. You can sample this at fatboyfragrance.com. I'm running the BOGO all the way through January 9th until I get back. So I think it's all the way until Monday. You can buy one, get one free on most of my samples, except for the Zaharoff. But I do have a special 8 ml and 3 ml special, pre-order special on those. That's the Zaharoff should arrive before I go on my trip. All right, here we go. There it is. I'm going to put it right on my skin. I'm very excited about this one. Here we go. Good sprayer, good sprayer. Gevenchy's Gentleman Society Sport. Let's see what we got here. Wow, it's really good. It's definitely unique. It's got a little pine needle vibe to it. Man, that smells really good. Let's look up the notes on this bad boy. I don't remember the notes on this one. Let's see. Gentleman. Let me just go here and I'll find it faster. Not that one. Damn it. I hate when I hit the wrong button. And what the Gentle Boldisia is fucking right. Here we go. Go back once. There we go. All right. Let me go right here. I'll find it real quick. The notes on this one smells really good. Man, this smells good. New. Of course, this is a brand. Ooh, it's got a nice little. This is definitely fresh. This is definitely a sporty fragrance. Citrusy, aromatic. Definitely green. You get a lot of green in this one. So you got lemon, vetiver, narcisse, and cedarwood. You could definitely pick up on there's a lot of green in this fragrance. A ton. Look at this guy coming through. Look at Spence coming through. Thank you, Spence, helping me out. A lot of green in here, and I like it. It's definitely one of those ones that's going to stand out. Don't know if it's a compliment kind of fragrance, but it's definitely one of those fragrances where you're going to be like, okay, this is fresh. I feel like this has staying power too. The vetiver's done really well. I love it. I love it. This might be my favorite society. I'm hitting miss on society. I don't like the amber one they did. I didn't even buy it. I don't think I bought it. I'm getting hot. I might have hold on. Guys, I'm gonna have to come out of this sweater. So hold on one second. I'm about to come out of this damn sweater. It's getting too hot. Let me pause for the cause. Give me 1 second, guys. Doing an outfit change midstream. Woo, there we go. Had to change out that outfit, man. I'm getting hot. Man, that was hot. All right. There we go. Much better. Much better. Burning up in that son of a bitch, man. It was hot. Oh, this is good. I like it. These are stripper music, right? Only pants is the way to go. Chicka wow wow. All right, so that one is a hit. I believe it's 100% a hit. All right, so let's get into these duets. Like I said, I have to be at a meeting to sign some papers for this trip for my son. And it really put a monkey wrench in everything tonight because Yeah, it just did. It really did. I only got 4 orders in. I was gonna come home and start on orders, but I got home at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, man, I mean, it was so late that every place we went to was closed. I was like, damn, it's you're late when you can't even get no fast food. So we had to go to a Bucky's and get something to eat. That's how bad it was. All right. So these are the releases from 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. Here we go. I don't really know too much about them. I just know that they weren't really too popular in my store. I sold a couple samples. I sold a lot of samples. It's not a ton. This one I sold a bunch of. Runaway Scent. Runaway Scent. Where is my phone? I think it's in my pocket. Hold on. Let me get my phone out. I'll look it up while we're doing that. That way I can at least tell you what it is. I think it's in there. What did I do with my phone? Don't know what I did with my phone. Oh no. Damn it. I guess I can look it up right here. I'll tell you what, man. I thought I left this room in better shape than what I did. And it looks like I didn't. I didn't leave this room in good shape. I left it in terrible shape. All right, let's look up Runaway Scent real quick. Runaway. Let me look up Dua. All right. Let me go to Runaway Scent. They said they fixed their search system too, and I think they have. It's really I like their new system. I think I like their new this is Arcane Studios by Frederick Wall. $295 fragrance. Okay. Here we go. Does sport remind me of anything? On the dry down, it does remind me of a Hermes a little bit, but man, that green note in there is very, very unique. Super unique. All right, Runaway Scent, Arcane Studios by I just said who was it by? By Frederick Mall. Okay, here we go. Runaway Scent. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Is this for ladies or dudes? This is is it feminine or is unisex? Man. So it's a floral woody musk. See, when you put musk in there, I'm in. Rose, I mean, it's very fresh, very clean, musky, fresh, clean. The way I like a fragrance. I don't know if I would wear it, but I'll definitely like my wife to wear this one. I don't think it's for me. And there you go. Thank you, Spence. That it's not for me, but it's definitely a nice fragrance. I give that a 4 out of 5, no doubt. Play some R. Kelly. That's right, baby. Yeah, it's definitely a 4 out of 5. It's for a gorgeous dude. Yeah, man. So, there was people invited to this thing, and I'm gonna share some more. I guess I could share some pictures with you guys. Um, of course, that's a picture of me in Cuba. Okay, there's some more pictures on here. Let me share some more pictures with you guys. Let me see here. Let me remove it. I'll find. I want to share something that's stupid. Let me see. There you saw. There's me and Dave, and I don't know. I'm terrible with names. I can't remember this gentleman's name. I'm terrible, and I should because I hung out with him a lot. But there we are, right there. Me and Dave. I can't remember the other dude's name, and I don't know why it just skips my mind. But he is a cool dude. I don't know why it slips my mind, but I can't remember his name for some reason. There's some more on here. Let me look. Uh, there's the ladies with my wife. This lady on the left, I'm sure she won't mind. A lady on the left is a good friend. Without the lady on the left, I would not be able to keep up with Dua. She does so much for me in helping me keep up with all the Dua stuff. She messages me every week, tell me what's coming out, tell me what's hot, what the ladies are thinking about buying, what they're chattering about. I mean, without her, I could not wrangle in the Milk Patrol. I'm telling you, she has the pulse of the Milk Patrol on lock. Keeps me it keeps me informed on what's going on, and I was so excited to meet her. She's one of the coolest people I've ever met, and not an influencer, just a great person, and just like with Duo would not be the same without these folks that I'm showing you pictures of. These are all important people. Um, Here is the team right here. If you want to see who packs your orders, who does all the work at Dua, here it is. Here's the Dua team. Right? They were honored too. They brought them all up. There they are. These are the folks that pack your orders, the ship your orders, the HR, the whole team is right there getting recognized. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm sure they've seen my name a few times, or Fat Boy there a few times. So that's the Dua team. They honored them, of course. What else do we got here? Let me find some more pictures for you guys. Like I said, I did a terrible job of taking pictures. It's hard to see, but this is a picture of Mr. Raza receiving an award from the mayor right there. It's kind of hard to see, but he is receiving an award. I'm about to show them to you now. Come right now. I'm working on it right now. I'll share those same pictures again. Give me 1 second. Um, I'm just trying to make sure because some of these are not edited right. So I'm trying to find the right ones. I haven't put them into like an album yet. And I did meet this gentleman right here. And like I said earlier, this guy right here, top-notch guy. Cubano is a top-notch guy. Nothing but love for Cuba. He was fantastic to talk to. Fantastic to meet. Down to earth. Just straight up. I mean, you guys know that when I tell you guys who's influenced me, what have I always told you guys? Joy Cannoli, Cubano, right? And Jeremy Fragrance. Not because just the way everybody's influenced by Jeremy, right? What have I always told you guys? Who's been an inspiration for me? Who kind of inspired me? Who were the ones? Jen Sense was not there. I'm sure he wasn't invited. I don't know if he was invited. There was a few influencers there, not many. But thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna wear a tie, but I told my wife, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go without the tie. And I think going without tie was a good choice. All right, let me see if I can find some more pictures here for you guys. Here is the picture of the drinks. They had some pictures of drinks. They had the they did they did three mocktails of smoke palm hotness, um peach mojito and something else, and they made drinks of them. They were pretty cool. Let me find one more picture to show you guys, and I'll kind of because I have more, but I didn't really take too many. Like I said, my wife took. There's more on the Duo group, and I just haven't moved them over. But here again, here's the picture of me and my wife, so you can see that one more time. Here's how we looked on our night, and I got some pictures of Mr. Raza, but I haven't seen it. And then there's the suit and the wife. So but then here's the picture again of Mr. Raza giving your boy a special shout out. Where is it at? There's this somewhere on here. Oh, it went too far. So, and I didn't know this was gonna happen. It wasn't planned or anything. Here's a picture of the mocktail so you guys can see that too. They had these that they made they did pictures of the mocktails of their drinks, and there's one right there. There's Smoke Palm Hotness. Thought that was pretty cool. It wasn't that good. That one wasn't good. My wife's drink was amazing. Smoke Bomb Hotness wasn't that good. All the food was Mediterranean food. I mean, Middle Eastern food. I've never had that before. It was good. It was a little spicy. I don't like spicy food, but it was good. I gotta say, I think we had like a chicken masala on one, if I'm correct. We had chicken masala and rice. You know, I'm Puerto Rican. Rice is always gonna be good for me. Where is that one picture? Um, did I skip past it? I know I didn't skip past it. Here it is. So I'm sitting there minding my own business, watching the show, and he looks over at the table, VIP tables where all we're at, and he says my name, and he starts talking about me, and he gives me this big, huge thanks and shout out, and spends like a minute talking about me, and I'm like, wow, your boy's special. I feel special. So your boy got a special shout out, and I thought that was cool. And they have sold over 10.2 million bottles. Isn't that crazy? Starting off in a kiosk now with a $25,000 investment from his mother. And she had told him that 5%, she said 5%. And he said, I know 5% goes to you. She says, no, 5% goes to God. And what she meant was 5% is going to go back to children in Pakistan for for foster children in Pakistan. So 5% of their earnings go back to foster children in Pakistan. The dude's a family man. The dude's, you know how I feel about family. My wife's like blown away by the family thing. I mean, they had my wife like that. My wife's huge in the family, how you treat your family, how you act with your family. And I'm a huge family man, and that's what matters to me. And how you treat your family and how you are as a family man, as a father, as a provider, as a husband, as a dad, you win me over immediately. And the man has shown nothing but love and passion for his kids and his family. How can you hate on that? That's why I don't understand the hate. And believe me, Dua is the number one hated fragrance group that in the world. I bet you any money. And it's not like I sit out here and preach and shill for them, but I back them up when they need to be backed up, and I give them a hard time when they need to be given a hard time. That's the way you're supposed to do it. But there was a specific guy there who was not a YouTube influencer. I'll let you figure it out. He's a TikTok influencer. He's a young gentleman. And, we're all, me, Cuba, Dave, we're all, and everybody else at that table was dressed to the nines, dressed up really nice. You saw the pictures. Everybody dressed formal. The invite said formal. Okay. I don't know about you, but when an invite says formal, I don't care who you are. You show up in a formal wear. That's just me. Especially when you're being flown out, getting picked up, getting handed $100 a night, $100 a day for room service, getting all this stuff. Okay. Formal means formal. This kid who's some TikToker, I think I've seen his videos a couple times, shows up in a t-shirt and jeans and sneakers. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Seriously. And it took all I had. It took all I had. Not to like, just to say something. But I was like, nah, ain't my business. Not my business. That's how young kids are. And if they're cool with it, I'm cool with it. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. I'm a little more respectful. Show a little more respect. Right? I don't know who that is. I don't even know his name. Thank you, Ace Boss. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know who's blowing me up because I can't tell. My phone is, oh, there it is. There's my phone. Found my phone. But anyways, it was a great time. Everybody was very nice, very inviting to meet. Oh, wait, somebody's asking me a question here. Oh, yes, I'll add those. Yes. Yes, yes, I'll get those. Hold on a second. Let me answer this question real quick. Okay, so yeah, so and then we had this mentalist show. I've never seen a mentalist. You know, the guy is supposed to guess what you're thinking or whatever. I don't know if it's real. It looks kind of cheesy, but I respect it. If he would have picked me, I would have been like, yeah, sure, you guessed it. I don't know. I would have been respectful. This kid in a t-shirt decides he wants to kind of like catch the guy, kind of be rude to the guy. I'm just like, man. And then to top it all off, this kid in a t-shirt who thinks he's bigger. I guess he thinks he's a big deal or something. He decides to leave before it's even finished. The show's even finished. Walks over to Mr. Raza, says he has to go. And I'm like, I guess that's the way it is when you're a big time TikToker, I guess. I don't know. It was my first event. Maybe when I get used to going to thousands of events that I'll be that way. But I hopefully think that down the road that when I get invited to more events that I don't act that way. Please, Lord, don't let me be that way. Please. 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 And that's the reason why I played that song in the beginning. Because I wanted to say from the country to the city, I'm from the country and I went to the city and I know how to act. Next one up is called Hazelnuts Cream Latte. Y'all know how I feel about the hazelnuts. And I appreciate it so much, Ace Boss. So if you were invited, act right. Just man, I don't even remember his name. I don't like this one. I'm just not a fan of this kind of note. No, no, that's enough for me. Yeah. You even got to put the notes up on that one. That one's a no. Not my cup of coffee, that's for sure. No, no, no. I tell you what, I'm a huge fan of poached eggs, and I never can poach an egg right. And I ordered poached eggs one day from the hotel for room service for breakfast, and I still am craving those fucking poached eggs. Oh my god. If I could make poached eggs like that hotel made that day, I would eat poached eggs every day. God, they were good. Here we go. Heart of Rome green. Okay. I was looking for this fragrance and I was about to refund the customer thinking, I don't have this son of a bitch. And no wonder I don't have it because I haven't got it in yet. Heart of Rome green. There you go. This is uh uh you know Valentino Momo for the ladies, the green one, green extravaganza. Okay, here we go. Man, no wonder I couldn't find it. I dug all over for this son of a bitch. I was like, damn, I don't even own this fragrance. Smells good. Smells like what the other one does. It smells just like it. I'm not a huge fan of this one. It's a 3 out of 5. I don't like this one from Valentino. It's just got a little funky floral vibe to it. It's nothing to do with Dua. It's just I don't like it. See, I don't like it as much. I don't like it. Next one. Here we go. Next one up is, and you know what sucks too is I got the new Resident Evil and I can't even get to it. I'm so mad. It's like I've spent $70 on it and I can't even get to it. As I was going to sneak in some game time, before the stream or after the stream. Now I can't because I've got to go to this meeting. And then when I get back from this meeting, I need to get back to packing. So I was like, I swear to God, this meeting's like 3 hours long to sign some paperwork. I'm like, man, I've already got, hold on. I didn't even look what this was. This something bitch smells amazing. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Ooh. I'm not going to look first. I want to spray it on my skin. Hold on. Ooh. This mug right here. Hold the hell up. Hold up. Oh my God. What is this? Oh, I know why. Eccentric Soul. Oh my God. This mug. Oh my God. What is this one? Eccentric Soul. What is this one, Spence? Eccentric Soul. Oh, I don't know why I like it. It's eccentric from Alfred Dunhill. But see, I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man, baby. Mm. Damn, that smells good. Damn, that smells good. I know, settle down, right? This organ smells good. Yeah, that's a 5 out of 5 for me. I gotta buy that Alfred Dunhill. Can you still buy that one? I'd buy that. Eccentric Soul. That's a 5 out of 5. That is nice. For you Californians, that's a fragrance you wear right now, baby. Fruity vanilla. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Chrissy Ismail, what's up, baby? What you got fresh out of the shower today, baby? Good to have Ismail back in the fold. Settle down. All right, what's next? We only have like 10 of them, so it won't take us too long to go through these. Yeah, it's an extract parfum. No, see, that cypress note is beautiful on this fragrance, man. This one's like a real super masculine fragrance. Look at this guy, always doing it right. Fresh out the shower. Look at that. Gillette Cool Wave, and look at that. Look at that shit right there. Oh, this Eccentric Soul's a hit, man. I love it. All right. I wish Stan was here for this one. He's gonna love this one. The Guide of Blissful Sugar 46. The Guide of Blissful Sugar 46. I'll say it again. The Guide of Blissful Sugar 46. Here we go. First impressions. Oh, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. I like me some Bliss. Hell. I ain't back at work yet, so I ain't answering no damn work phone. Kiss my ass. So we don't answer work phones until we clock in. I don't care what kind of problems you got. Work phones do not get answered until I clock back into work. I like it. I like the guy, the Blissful Sugar. Blissful Sugar. Yeah, I know it's a hybrid or something. It's nice. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. The Guide of Blissful Sugar. I gotta keep moving along here because it's just. Well, that's not bad. I might have to get that one. I think that's worth owning. Sugar Addict with Born to Stand Out. Yeah, that's a good fragrance, though. That's a really good fragrance. No, it's not a meeting for work. It's a meeting for my son's trip on. Remember, I'm going to Philly. We're going to Harris. We're flying to from See, I gotta take a deep breath because we're flying on another plane again. To be honest, I told my wife yesterday, today or yesterday when we were driving home last night, I said, we have done more traveling in the last 2 years than we have done in our entire lives. I mean, we have been to Australia, say in the last 4 years, we've been to Chicago, Australia, LA, and somewhere else. We went somewhere, and now I'm going to Pennsylvania, which is not really for fragrances, but everything, most of it's because of fragrances. Raspberry. This is an original. This should smell good, right? I hope it don't got no kind of funky smell to it. Raspberry cereal cloud. Gonna spray it in the air because I think this one's gonna make the air smell good. Let's find out. Okay, there it goes. The spray is a little weak. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's got funk to it, man. I don't like that at all. That don't smell good at all. It's got some funk. I don't like it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my sprayer's messed up. Maybe it's got, I don't know. There we go. This sprayer's definitely messed up. I don't like this one. No. That's a 0 out of 5 for me. You know, that's a do original, and I don't like it. I don't like it. When I saw cloud in there, I was like, no, I don't like that. I don't. No. So, I know the guy who I said I can't forgot his name. I know. I'm so sorry. Let me see what it is. Hold on. Daniel. His name is Daniel. His name is. Look, hold on. Let me go back here and fix my mistake. Hold on. Let me fix my mistake. Okay. All right. Let me fix my mistake. All right, here we go. All right. So no edits, baby. But we're gonna make one edit tonight. I don't do edits ever. Okay. Here's my edit. Okay. Here's my edit. His name is Daniel. There he is, right there. I think that's right. Make sure. You're my boy. There we go. Hold on. Let me view the profile just to make sure. Wrong one. Hold on. That's my wife's profile. Damn it. Son of a. Going back. There we go. There it is. Let me make sure it's his name. Yes, I got it. I know his name now. His name is Daniel. And that's of course Dave. And then that's Fat Boy. If you've never heard of him, it's kind of a big deal. He's a big deal, kind of a big deal, a little bit of a big deal, you know, in some circles. Just, you know, kind of a big deal, a little bit of a big deal. Yeah. I mean, I went into Disney World and, you know, they knew who I was. They said, "We've been looking for you all day." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, you're supposed to be on stage with Goofy right now." I said, "Oh, damn it. They thought I was Dumbo again. Son of a bitch." Daniel, there you go. My bad, Daniel. This Boricua, maybe. I've never told anybody besides few people this story. So I'll share with you guys. So I can self-deprecate myself a little bit to make Daniel feel better. Okay. My first tattoo I ever got, I wanted to get the word Boricua put on my arm. Boricua's a big deal. Boricua's like the term of ingredient. What's up, General? Good to see the General here. Set a day for the General is Tim. Look at you rocking some Tim McGraw. I like it. I love it. What do you mean, you people? So I wanted to get the word Boricua put on my arm in cursive. Now, mind you, I hadn't been to Puerto Rico probably since I was a kid. I hadn't spoken to a Puerto Rican in probably 10 years. I think I was 20 years old, or maybe I was 22, I think. And the last time I was in Puerto Rico, I was 12. Well, younger than that, probably 11. And I had been gone out of Pennsylvania since I was 12. So my dad was the only Puerto Rican I ever, my sister and my dad, that was it. And I was living in Alabama. And I asked my friend who just became a tattoo artist to give me a birthday tattoo for free. So I said, let's put Boricua in cursive on my arm. And he was in training, so I let him do it. Well, he was almost done, and he was like, how do you spell it? And I was saying it out in my head, Boricua. So if you're Puerto Rican, you know how it's spelled. It's spelled, well, let me just show you how it's spelled. Oh, let me go here. Let me just kind of do a search. Boricua. Okay. All right, so I'll share it with you so you can see it. Okay, the word Boricua is right there, okay? It's Boricua, refers to a person native to Puerto Rico or Puerto Rican descent, okay? You see how it's spelled, okay? Okay. You with me now so far? Okay. Okay. So we didn't have Google search back in those days. I didn't have a number to call somebody. It wasn't like I had a number on speed dial. Say, Titi, how do I spell Boricua? And I felt like even if I knew the number, I would feel embarrassed to call and ask my aunt that question. So, and I'm in a tattoo shop. So so we spell it wrong. And I didn't realize it for years, until I finally realized, because I thought it could be spelled different ways, but no, it's only spelled one way. So we spelled it with a Q instead of a C. So when I showed it to my aunt in Puerto Rico, mind you, and my uncle in Puerto Rico, and my whole family, my uncle has never smiled a day in his life. I don't think he ain't ever smiled. He's a mean son of a bitch. And I show it to him, and I'm like, Titi, look, I got Boricua right here. And she's like, she looks at it and she reads it. She looks at me and she starts to read it, and she reads it like a question. she goes, Boricua? Like it's a question. I'm like, no, Boricua. She goes, no, mijo, no. Then she starts to laugh. And then my uncle looks at it. He starts to laugh. And then my cousins and everybody else starts to laugh. And then I realize that's when I feel like Dave Chappelle's in my head. And I'm like, and that's when he realized he fucked up. So every time now I look at it, all I think about is my aunt going, Boricua? Like it's a question. There you go, Daniel. I made up for it. I self-deprecated on myself. All over myself. I can still smell it. Like that smelly passenger who got on that plane with me in Las Vegas. Ugh. If you go get on a plane, make sure you smell at least normal. Don't smell like ass. Damn, this one dude gets on the plane on the way home. He's like, somebody's in my seat, but that's okay. I'll go sit in the back. And he walked by me. I said, woo! Keep on walking, homeboy. Don't stop here. And then on the way, he comes back up and he goes, did y'all find my seat? And he stops right beside me. I'm like, oh my God. I almost took out Cali's citrus and I was going to go and hit him with a couple sprays. I was trying to find it. It was in my pocket. I was like, what the fuck is that Cali citrus? I was going to hit him with it a couple times. Sounds a big Punisher, right? Man, I thought I was doing something cool, but I guess I wasn't. Boricua. I've got a sample of guidance. Yeah, I've tried the version from Duo. I do like it. I do like it. No regrets, right? You know what? It is what it is. Most good news is I live in Alabama. Ain't nobody gonna know the damn difference. Even Mexicans don't know the difference. So hell, they don't know how to spell it. Shit. It's not like I'm running around with a tank top all the time on, you know? Ain't nobody gonna see it. Damn work phone going off again. Let me see who it is. I don't know who calls me from Utah, but they call me every day about this time every day from Utah. I have no idea who it is, but I never answer it. Fucking Utah. I don't know. I mean, I am an inactive member of the Mormon church, but damn, you're not getting 10% ties from me. Okay, next one. Okay. All right. That's a story for another time, guys. I'm not going to tell you how I became a member of the Mormon church. That's a time for another day. Okay. Paris 1920 Absolute. I think I know what this is. I think this is a pretty popular fragrance, if I'm correct. I bet if I type in 1920, it should pull up pretty first. Search engine's gotten a lot better. Their search engine was terrible. They did talk about that. Yeah, oh yeah, this should be fire. This should be fire. This should be straight up fire. This should be straight up fire. And I can never pronounce this name right, and I always feel racist pronouncing this word a lot. So I always try to be careful when I pronounce this. Bad African or Afrique. I don't know how to say it really without sounding racist. And I just feel like I sound racist every time I say it. Sounds racist. And I mean, I feel racist. Let me try it again. So it's the inspiration of that Byredos. I think it's Byredo. Bad Afrique. Sounds racist. I know it's a little racist. I know. It ain't my fault. I didn't name it that. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm really curious. I've tried the regular, but I've never tried this one. I'm really excited about this one, man. I love this fragrance, man. I loved it the minute I smelled it the first time. It's a very unique fragrance. I'm like straight up home run. It's a stronger version of the original. Fucking, you could tell right away too. Like, I don't know why I haven't bought this real deal yet of either version of it. It's one of the best niche fragrances ever made. And nobody gives it props. Nobody ever talks about this one. Nobody tries to blend this with other things. I could see this being blended with, say, hear me out, 40 knots. Just hear me out. 40 knots. No, don't do that because then, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I changed my mind. That's a bad combination. There's too many connotations involved with that. Don't do that. I'll leave it at that. Then we're really going to get racist there. Good to see Azrael here. What's up? Great to have Azrael here. Ah, man. Oh, I love this fragrance. Love it. Man, yeah, somebody's blowing me up. I have to look at it later. Yeah, look at it now. I'm almost done. We're almost done. And I go to this damn meeting. It's going to be a damn meeting till it's over. I got mind control over my wife. She tells me to go to the meeting, and I go to the meeting. But when she walks away, I say, damn meeting. Okay, next one is called True Self Absolute. I already know what this is. This was one of the best releases last year. This is the best YSL myself to come out. They should have released this myself first. This is the only myself you really need, to tell you the truth. This is the best floral kind of designer fragrance ever made, in my opinion. Without a doubt, the best floral style fragrance from a designer house ever made. YSL myself Absolute. Fucking home. God bless America. Nailed it. I think it even smells better. Got a little bit more of a citrus twang to it. I love it. Home run. That's better than Dumont Nitros too. The Dumont version. Oh, this is a home run. Home run. Full review coming on that one. Bougie versus budget, no doubt. That's a 5 out of 5. Really, really well done. I do like that one too. I do too. No, the real ones are trickling in. Yeah, I know it's an early stream, and I do apologize. But if I would have tried doing this stream after the meeting, I would have not had the same energy. So I was like, get this, take all this great energy you have right now and use it for the stream. Then the energy I don't have, I can use it for packing orders. All right, here we go. Marshmallow almond veal. Now, I did also hear, because the pheromone thing is really, really a big deal for them. I think they're really, for Masha, that's like a big, big, kind of like advantage for them. As far as making their fragrances, it's like to create this pheromone line. They're going to release a total of 12 pheromones line fragrances. So let you guys know that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but I'm telling you. They didn't tell me I couldn't. So if you liked Midnight Heat, there's going to be other versions, of them. I think there's a gourmand pheromone coming. So there's stuff like that coming down the road. I don't really see the pheromone thing as a big deal. I just think Midnight Heat was a hit because it smelled really, really good. And people really like Amber Inferno and they really like Forbidden Flame. And I'm going to take Kiss My Marshmallow and do a tie in 2026 to the wife now. Let her smell it because she hasn't smelled it yet and get her opinion on them. I wasn't the biggest fan of either one of those. Maybe she'll like them. But those pheromone fragrances are a big deal for them right now. Yes, I think it's better than Nitro Platinum off first smell. I think it is. So here's Marshmallow Almond Vein. It's going to spray it in the air. I don't want to dig for 10 strips no more. I like this one. This is light and airy, sweeter, not as as I like to say pasty marshmallow. It's not as like heavy. It's a little lighter. I wouldn't wear it, but it's nice. I give it a 3 out of 5. All right, we got one left. And if you're just joining, you might have missed the first one I did, which was the Dua 10th anniversary. Which don't leave, cancel. Shit, don't leave the stream. Damn it. Where did I put it at? What did I do with the 10th anniversary? Yeah, right here it is. Here's the bottle of the 10th anniversary. And if you just joined, there is my engraved special bottle they did for your boy. It says Fat Boy, of course, on it. This is my personal bottle. And it's a very nice rose fragrance, reminiscent of, say, Zaharoff's signature rosé, but not as old lady like. I'm not saying it's got a Hual vibe. I'm just saying it's airy and fizzy rose, and I like that kind of rose. If I'm gonna have a rose, I need to be fizzy and airy. Last one. What is it? Let's see. Okay. Liberated Couture of vanilla fragrance. Like I ain't got enough of them. I think if I pack these orders and I put the same vanilla fragrance in every one of the damn samples, I don't think people would know the difference. I don't think they would. I could make so much money off y'all. If you wanted vanilla and all I sent you was era of vanilla and every one of them, I don't think y'all would know the difference. Here we go. I think they all smell the same to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my simple nose. I just don't see the difference in most of these vanilla fragrances. Okay, this one's really good, though. This one's really good. I like this one. Let me put it on the skin. Hold on. Let me put it on the skin. Hold on. Damn it. Skin's going to be feeling like I'm going to go to this meeting with all kind of shit on it. This one's different. For some reason, this one hits a little different. It's got more of like I can wear you every day kind of vanilla vibe. Yeah, I really like this one. See, every time I start to doubt a vanilla fragrance, it pulled me back in. Shout outs. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Good to see the only Amish reviewer we have in Fracom. Just joking. Good to see I Smell here. Make sure you check out I Smell channel. Show him some love. Go over there and check out his amazing content. Yes, I know some of you are just getting off work. I do apologize for this early stream, but I'm about to wrap it up too. And I do apologize for that because I need to go to this meeting. And I just wanted to wrap up by saying again to my, first of all, thank you to my lovely wife for allowing me to do what I can do with these fragrances and to be so supportive, knowing that and to understand that I have to be in this room so much and times that we don't get to spend together, or sometimes I don't get to do things with the family because I'm doing this, or I'm at work on my other job, and my wife is so supportive, and to get to take her on this thing we were this celebration for Dua's 10th anniversary that we were invited to, and to give her the feeling of feeling special, man. I can make her feel special, but when other people can make her feel special too, it's pretty awesome. And there's nothing wrong with having a trophy wife on your arm. Nothing wrong with that at all either. So I want to say thank you to her. I want to say thank you to the complete Dua family for supporting us, supporting us on this great trip we had. And yes, absolutely support you. Absolutely. So we had a great time in Cali. We met some amazing people like Daniel Torres and other folks there at Dua who, along with Mr. Raza, got to meet him face to face. Mr. Cubano got to meet him face to face. And just to be a part of something that is special, and to be one of the reasons why Dua is successful, I am a part of it. I am one of the reasons. That people at that table, those folks that I was hanging out with, were all a reason why they have success, because we support them, we go to bat for them, we stand up for Dua. I stand up for Dua when it's time to stand up for Dua. And when it's time for me to, I don't see the point of telling somebody not to buy something because the company might rip you off. That's not my place to tell you that. My place is to tell you if a fragrance smells good or bad. That's it. That's all you should come here to get from me. Does the fragrance smell good or bad? And then, even then, you should still try it. But I am so grateful to have been invited to be a part of that event, to be there. And matter of fact, I'm just humbled. I'm just a small town guy from a small town world, and to be a part of it was amazing, and a life experience that I will never forget. And the people I met, they will always have a friend here in Alabama. All right, baby. That's all the time I got. I hope you'll have a beautiful day. If you have orders, I will get them out. If you want to make orders, you can at fatboyfragrance.com. Buy one, get one free. Runs until January. 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 Until the 9th of March. Y'all have a great day. And I always tell you, baby, if you smell good and you feel good, we are back at Safe Budget. Great to see you. It's going to be all good, baby. Yes, it happened. It was a great, great time. A great time. Always try it. That's right, Margot. That's right. Always try it. Y'all stay safe and stay well. I will see you for the Zahara first impression before I go on my trip. Again, another damn trip. Good to see Leo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Great to see everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys be safe and stay. And the biggest thing I can say, man, is if you do ever get invited to events, always be appreciative. Always stay humble. That's always the best way to be. Smell good, feel good. It's going to be all good. Take us out. Intro, outro music. What do we got? You know what? I ain't played it yet today. Let's go ahead and play it. Is that it?
One deep, never stranded. Fat mob standing, regular, cause we planned it.
Yeah. They be spraying out scripts, I just spray what I live. They be chasing them chips, I just thank God and give. Front porch, red clay, kids laughing in the yard. Open up a new box, say a prayer record. Ain't a check in my tag, ain't a script in my sin. I'm the one that won't bend, I'm the one that got sin. Long whoop on this road, roll tight on my cap. Every bottle I hold, got the truth on the cap. Bad boy fragrance, low wolf in the pines. Family got a country, all up in my lines. Fat mob, body regulators on the call. Shield free spray, we don't compromise at all. I'm fat boy fragrance, standing on my own. But I ain't alone when they ring my phone. Fat mob, body regulators never fold. Heart full of faith and my word worth gold. Yeah, see the pay ones talk sweet. Same script, same speech. Every launch, same reach. Every toast, same leech. I just sit in my truck, dash lit, Bible on deck. Thank the Lord for the air, then I spray what's next. I don't chase no click, I don't beg no brand. Got my wife on my arm, got my kids in the stand. They can keep that fake hype, I keep speaking my mind. Every set that I like, gotta earn that shine. I'm fat boy fragrance, no wolf in the pines. Family got country, all up in my lines. Fat mom, body regulators on the call. Shield free spray, we don't compromise at all. I'm fat boy fragrance, standing on my own. But I ain't alone when they ring my phone. Fat mom, body regulators never fold. Heart full of faith and my word worth gold. Fat mob holler when you ride. Regulators posted by my side. They can sell their soul for a view, but my soul ain't something they can buy. I'm fat boy fragrance, no wolf in the pine.